Recorded live from the heart of the Bakken, it's the Williston Works Podcast.
Welcome to the Williston Works Podcast, brought to you by the City of Williston, North Dakota. Williston Works brings you in-depth discussions with the entrepreneurs, small business owners, and investors who are getting it done in Western North Dakota. I'm your host, Sean Wenko, the Executive Director of the Williston Economic Development Office. And today we got here in the office is Chuck Black. He is the president and co-owner of Flowcore Systems. Chuck, great to have you on the podcast today.
Thanks, Sean. It's great to be here.
Now, I got to, when I say the Black name, that comes from a long history of entrepreneurial development, successful entrepreneurial development here in the community. You want to touch base on that a little bit, the history of the family?
Sure. Well, I can't remember the exact year, but my dad came here many, many years ago, 7 decades ago, to get started in the oil and gas industry as a petroleum service engineer. And for many years, they worked on that business, but then, of course, as oil comes and goes, the last time it crashed in the 80s, he and my three older brothers started a company called New Products Marketing Corporation, and the DBA business for that was Stringliner Company. And my brother had invented a small carpenter's tool and developed a business out of that with my dad and the other two brothers. And in the meantime, I was in the Air Force, and I'm an electrical engineer, and so their sales was increasing to the point where their production needed some help. And so I got involved when I left the Air Force and helped them automate their production facility. And so the four brothers and my dad got together where we just developed this company to really reach markets that were international as well as within the United States. And so we did that for many years, 20-some years, and through that experience, I think it prepped us for what was going to happen with Flowcore here about 5 years ago. So,
and Flowcore is what we're talking about. So explain to us a little bit about Flowcore Systems and the company itself.
Sure. Flowcore Systems is a company that is focused on providing high-tech chemical injection automation solutions for the oil and gas industry predominantly. We have 4 products that are patented or patent pending, and they're very precise injection systems that provide an entire litany of applications for that oil and gas industry, like pipeline injection, separation facilities, production wells, and even separation facilities where we're either providing methanol injection to keep hydration from occurring, any kind of precise automation that they need for their injection processes. And so we also provide custom solutions for companies that might have a need that doesn't have a canned fit out there. So we're an engineering firm that can do that. We also do, like I said, manufacturing and service as well. So we're really diversifying and expanding that ability within the community here.
How did the conversation start? Saying, you know what, I think we could build something here. There's a need for this. Where did it start?
Sure. Well, when Stringliner Company was coming to the end of its journey because of the housing market that crashed there a while back, my brothers were a little bit older than me. They were looking to retire. I had some nephews in the chemical injection or the chemical industry in the oil and gas, and one of those nephews came to me and said, "Man, I'm just spending a lot of time with these dumb chemical pumps. I'm spending 60% of my time working on trying to get these things working. There's got to be a better way." Well, I had just come off of 20 years of automation experience in the plastics industry. So we took that experience and applied it to this problem and came up with this new design that was really revolutionary. In fact, the technology that we've developed, we are excited about the market potential outside of the oil and gas industry. And so we are really on the verge of expanding that market and taking this technology to agriculture, to residential, to municipal treatment, just all kinds of things. And so we're very thankful for the economy here that's allowed us to do that, to kind of foster that, and the vision of the economic development here in Williston that has allowed us to pursue this.
And these products, they're built on site, correct?
They are.
And what does the staff of Flowcore look like?
Right now we have a staff of about 9 individuals. All of our manufacturing is done here locally in Williston. And when it comes to, I think that's a key part of a successful business is you've got to hire the right people. And for us, the right people don't necessarily mean all the experience we need, for them to just jump right in and be productive. For us, it has to do that, are they going to embrace our vision? Are they going to embrace our core values? Our core values are integrity, service, and leadership. So we're really looking for a culture fit, and because we're in such a new technology, a new arena, we're willing to invest in the time it takes to get them productive for us, as long as they're that culture fit and have that same vision that we have. So for us, the experience, we're going to give them the experience. So that's just not an issue. We need people that are entrepreneurial, motivated, and are excited about the future here. So.
That's another key aspect that comes up quite a bit. You're right. Is the culture. You're not looking for an individual. You're looking for the right individual.
Exactly.
And that person can learn, and that person can be trained. But if they don't fit into the culture of what you're trying to do, it just doesn't work. One of the things is Flowcore Systems was the 2019 recipient of the SBDC WD Awards. It was the new business of the year. And you guys had a great acceptance speech on there. And I just want to play a little bit of audio from that acceptance speech.
Sure.
Over the last 7 decades or so, we as a family and all of those that have been associated with us have enjoyed the support of this community and this city that has just been incredible. And we're so grateful. From the trust that has been put in us to create these companies, and in this particular case, Flowcore Systems, we just couldn't be more appreciative and grateful. The city of Williston has been just a rock for us through the years. And my wife Andrea and I get a chance to travel every year throughout the United States from coast to coast. And wherever we go, we always stop and think, what would it be like to live here? And I can tell you that every time we come over the hill and see the lights of Williston, there's just this peace that comes over us. And it's like, we're in the best place we could possibly be. Williston wins.
Again, that was. I couldn't think of a better company to win that award for 2019.
Well, we were truly honored by the award, and very surprised, honestly. But we're just thrilled to be here with this community and the support that it offers. Like I said, it's just a fantastic place to do a startup.
If you had one piece of advice you could offer if there's investors, developers, or entrepreneurs that are listening to this podcast, what's the one piece of advice you could give them of getting into this market in Western North Dakota?
I think it's pretty much what we talked about. It comes down to people. It is the quality of the people that you bring into your endeavor that is going to determine the success. Not only the people in management, obviously we're going to invest in leadership, because I think everything rises or falls on leadership, but also the people that are putting the nuts and the bolts together. They've got to have that same vision. You want to have people that you can groom into those leadership positions. And I think Williston is a perfect place for that. One of our greatest resources that we have to offer the rest of the world is our people. Yeah. They've got great work ethic. They're usually people that have a high level of integrity. They're just motivated. And so I think besides the booming economy, we've got everything ready to just bring new businesses into existence. And so I would say it's the people, and just investing in those people and making sure you're taking care of your people.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. That's something about Williston. You just go to work and you get it done. Yep. And that's what we're seeing a lot with the success right now and the growth that we're seeing in Williston, especially with small business development. I got people every day coming through the door. They got these ideas and they're just going to work and getting it done. Yep. So, Chuck, if we want to know more about Flowcore, if somebody wants to know more about the Flowcore Systems, where can they find more information?
Best place is our website, flowcoresystems.com with an S there.
Excellent. Chuck, thanks for being on the podcast today. We really appreciate you having it in the office. Thanks for listening to the Williston Works podcast, brought to you by the City of Williston. If you're a developer, business owner, entrepreneur, or site selector, and would like to learn more about the opportunities in Williston, give us a call and we'll help you make it happen. Like and subscribe for more podcasts, and to learn more about Williston, visit willistondevelopment.com. I'm Sean Wenko, Executive Director of the Williston Economic Development, and we will see you next episode.